He did the mash. He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. Welcome back, Bush League. I'm about to beat the shit out of this bar. Slappity slap, don't come back. It's week 8 in the NFL, week 8 in the league. We are halfway through the fantasy season. That is the worst. My favorite 2 months of the year are almost gone. We're almost out of October, which means, Thanksgiving's great. November's wonderful. Christmas, December, that's always cool stuff. But football's ending. I don't want fantasy football to end because then I have to start gambling more on games. I've gambled shit on games this year. So, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to do. We'll start off first, and I'm sorry if I'm distracted. You're going to see me looking over. I've got the TV on here. I want to get this done. Got to get back to, Rob has unleashed the beast and showed me this GOG website that has all these old games, all these old RTSs and all this nonsense. I have just sunk so many. I have I think a full work week into Empire Earth. I started Warcraft and Warcraft 2. I really like Warcraft 2 because it's okay, here's Warcraft, but we're going to make it actually with everything you want, where you can select all your units and not have to select one by one. The graphics are better. And it's only a year apart, release-wise. It blows my mind. The first one, I'm okay, 94 makes sense, but I'm really enjoying Warcraft 2. I think it's really fucking cool. So yeah, I can't wait to eventually get Warcraft 3. I know I have to pay Blizzard part of my soul, or possibly a limb for that, but that's fine. Empire Earth 2. One's alright. It's the same as Warcraft 2. 3's trash. Don't buy it. I didn't buy it. I looked it up. I remember that's the worst one. 1 is Warcraft 1, and then Empire Earth 2 is definitely Warcraft 2. It's the complete upgrade with all the cool shit. Anyway, this week's, oh boy, Daoud, I honestly thought you would only have 1 or 2. I knew for sure the Packers one was going to bite you in the ass. But I did not expect the Lions to suck ass. I did not expect the fucking Raiders, who lost Raiders lost to the Bears. What the fuck? Patriots beating the Bills. What the fuck is that? But your girl bailed you out. KC won. T Swift helped you out there, so you're up to 6. You had 5 on the week, so you're at 6 total. They've been logged in the yearbook. Oh, Rashard White. Nope, 1 yard. Eric is this week. He already knows. He's not making picks. He's just going to show up and drink a bunch of tequila. And I think he has 5 coming this weekend. So we'll see Eric Sunday, he says. Speaking of seeing Eric, it was great seeing you guys out. Dale, Chris, myself, Eric, the boys, Kim, and Rob. Rob, thank you very much for setting that up. That was really cool. Those gondola seatings are awesome. You get to just sit. Chris, though, we had to use some of his voodoo, and we stuck him there on the glass overlooking, and he was not comfortable for an entire period. But they almost won because he did that. They came back when he was sitting there, so that was fun. I never went back and explained the city shit. Detroit City FC, we'll move on to that. Wings game was awesome. That was great. I'm digressing. I'm trying to get everything in here, and I completely forgot because I'm wait, I didn't even mention. Detroit City FC, reason we're wearing them, they're in the playoffs. They beat the number 1 seed in the East. They were the number 8. They slinked in, crawling. Usually how my fantasy team goes into the playoffs, that was them. They were clawing. They looked like dog shit all year, and then they came out, they went to Pittsburgh last Saturday, and in the 78th minute, just fucking punched one home from 30 yards out, and that was it. They won. They beat the number 1 seed. So now we go to Louisville. They're good. They got a good fan base. They got a nice shiny new stadium. Lot of loud noise. But I'm hopefully 7:30 on Saturday. Go DCFC. Looking at teams this week, I'm gonna try to go into Jordan's realm a little bit. Mike bounces back. The Mike train's back. T's back. He just had a bad week against me in the belt buckle, as it tends to happen once in a while. Actually, that's probably why I'm not doing so well. I don't have the buckle on. Shit. Dale, although you lost, your team almost scored 100 points, and I think if you played probably half the league, you would have won. So that's just shit luck. I still think Dale, T, and Mike, and Chris are the top teams. Rob, myself, Matt when he wants to be, Jordan when he wants to be is like fringe, like good teams. And then the rest of you are fighting for crown. Sorry. I don't know. Your team's like either your team's really good and it's going to win every week, or it's like not good. Eric's either going to be really, really bad or like just good enough to win. And then Jerry, your team is just always like hanging around. It's like Beetlejuice. Nothing. Just hanging around. I want to address this Michigan stuff. Listen. If the glove does not fit, you must acquit. This is all bullshit. I buy tickets for things all the times. I'm not a scout. And what they got signs. They have signs. Michigan has signs. That's why he has signs in a book. So they're the OSU signs. That's just a coincidence. This is all happenstance. Jim Harbaugh has no knowledge of this until now. That one guy just needs to get fired. Let him go. And he was just buying tickets for his family and friends. I mean, have you not bought 30 games in the last 2 years for your family and friends? Come on. Come on now. Nonsense. Bullshit bet of the week. Take Oregon going to Utah. I think Utah's a fraud. I've got money on this already. Bullshit bet of the week. Watch it. It's going to be a great game probably. Or Oregon hopefully kicks the shit out of Utah. I don't know. I watched a couple Utah games. I'm usually a big Utes fan. I was before the season started. Now I'm like, kind of trash. This week's schedule. Tomorrow, Friday, Kim and Rob are having us over for Halloween party. So get your best costumes. I've got mine. It's behind the camera. You can't see it. You'll find out tomorrow. So Wadad, I, and the girls will be on our way out. They all too have costumes. Wadad's not really a costume, but we'll count it. So I can't wait to see you all there. That'll be fun. Sunday, full 1 to Sunday night. If you want to come by, basement's open. Special notes. I'll be miserable probably by the time of the 1 o'clock games because Man United takes on Manchester City in the Manchester Derby, which is usually a really cool thing, but Man U really sucks ass this year. So that's at 11:30 if you want to tune in on Peacock. But then, since we only get double games in the beginning of the day, TV2 at 4 o'clock will be moving over to the, what's it called? The Packers game. Or, nope, Packers are at 1. We're getting that. F1 out of Mexico. Ken Sergio Perez, who I am starting this week instead of Hamilton because Hamilton's absolute garbage mode after DNFing. Can he get a win in Mexico for the last time before they boot him for Daniel Ricciardo? So we'll have that on at 4. We'll have Red Zone and then whatever game. I don't know. It's not a good CBS game we're getting as a second. So Red Zone. You'll be mostly focused on Red Zone. That's all I got. Hope to see you either Friday or Sunday. As always, go the Great Spirit, DC, FC, and go Pack Go. They're playing the Vikings, and I'm not looking forward to that, but at least Justin Jefferson's not playing, so we might have a chance. All right, gents. See ya. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash.